Mr. Willian Borges da Silva, holding Chelsea up for ransom, taking advantage of our situation because of the transfer ban. Now, from what I'm reading that Willian wants a 2-year extension, not just a 1-year extension. That 1-year extension that Chelsea are offering, but he also wants 200K wages. Now, maybe if this was Willian 4 or 5 years ago, when he still had pace, he could beat a defender, or he could play a full 90 minutes without looking gassed, or I don't know. Atletico Madrid, Barcelona are interested in the player, and yet again we have to reject the deal. This is why I really believe that we should have took the first deal, right? The 50 million plus a player. I believe it was Malcolm, if I'm not mistaken, right? This time, Barcelona and Atletico have both bid 35 million for Willian, and I would take that in a heartbeat. But because of our situation, we can't sell Willian, because if we did, we'll be left with 2 wingers. Now, we could bring back Kennedy and have him play in the left wing role or left mid role, wherever Lampard decides to play him as, or he can slide into the left back role. He had a decent spell at Newcastle, but realistically, it will be Willian, Pedro, and Pulisic as our wingers that are fully fit and there are going to be consistent starters. This player power nonsense has to stop. And I understand, your agent has to do what's best for his client, right? The agent has to do what's best for the client, but is Willian really worth 200K wages right now? A declining Willian, 200K a week, as opposed to the 150K he's making now. He's shown nothing and no improvements compared to the season before that, and last season. None. In fact, he scored less goals. He only has 3 league goals this season. His threshold this season should be 10 goals. If he can get us 15 goals in the league this season, I would say he's more than worth the 200K a week. But this player power nonsense has to stop, guys. This is the problem here, and this is why I believe that Lampard, with that guarantee clause in his contract that he's gonna have from Roman Abramovich, giving him reassurances that he will allow with Lampard 2 years to implement his game plan, right? That he won't get sacked no matter how we finish in the league. This is important because this right here has to stop, man. Willian holding the club up for ransom. It's okay to ask for more money, but when you don't deserve it, when you haven't shown any signs of improvement, instead you've been declining, that's nonsense, man. That's taking advantage of our situation because he knows that we need him right now because we don't have many options. So either we have to pay him the money and give in to his demands, or sell him. Either way, it's not in our best interest to do that. If we sell him to Barcelona or Atletico, then we're only left with 2 starting wingers, and then possibly have to play other players out of position to compensate until Hudson-Odoi comes back. Right? We're limited, man. So, Mr. Willian, I don't know, man. You put us in a tough position, because if it were me now, I understand that we need wingers. We only have, if we sell Willian, we only have two starting wingers that are fully fit. But here's where I'm coming from. We have Charlie Musonda back. He's been training nonstop in the training facility, right, at Chelsea's training facility. We also have Kennedy, who can play. He's played left mid for us before. He's played left back before. He can play both positions. He's very versatile on that left-hand side. I wouldn't mind him playing slightly more forward. It's ways to compensate for that. I don't like this player power nonsense, man, because basically we're rewarding mediocre because of our situation. It shouldn't matter, even if it is the transfer ban, right? Even if there is a transfer ban, and I fully support any player that's willing to bleed for the shirt, right? So he has my full support. But it's okay to be objective and really look at things for what they are. This guy, Willian, or his agent, somebody in Willian's camp, right? Whether it's him or somebody in his camp, are holding Chelsea up for ransom for declining player Willian because of our situation. We can't sell him because we have a transfer ban. We just want him. We just want to give him a 1-year extension, right? Which is, I believe, is in our best interest to just give him 1-year extension. If he can't accept that, then he needs to leave. He's also demanding 200K wages, which is nonsense. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I don't want to hold him to the fire too much because, like I said, I'm gonna give him my full support, but I don't agree with that because it's rewarding mediocre, right? He's been mediocre, average at best. He's had bright spots last season, but he's not good enough anymore, bro. It's just every time I see him, he stops. He's like the Carmelo Anthony of football for Chelsea right now. He's a ball stopper. He's an ISO player. He stops the play when you try to build play in the attacking third. He stops the play, does a few moves, and if it doesn't come off, it doesn't work. I've seen it so many times this season where he receives the ball on the right-hand side. Granted, yeah, he's going to be playing on the left-hand side because Hudson-Odoi is not going to be available, and maybe they'll maybe get the best out of Willian because he can cut inside and shoot, and because he doesn't have a left foot. But so many times this season where he receives the ball and the play just stops. Everything just stops. We're on a counterattack fast break and the play just stops because Willian holds the ball up. Either takes forever to pass the ball, make the correct pass, or he doesn't pass it at all and loses it. So many times this season that I've seen that. So 200K wages? No. I don't want another Ozil at Chelsea, right? I don't want a reincarnation in Willian, right? A player that's not giving, that doesn't show up in big games, right? And like I said, I don't want to slay Willian too much because he's been great for us. I'm very grateful for what he's done, but he's done. He's past his prime, and offering more money, especially like that much money with a 2-year extension, is just nonsense. He can go to the MLS or to China if you want those wages, right? That's nonsense. But anyways, leave me your comments down below. What do you guys think? What in the hell are Barcelona or the people in Spain smoking, man? They keep bidding. We're trying to save them, man. They keep bidding for Willian, and they're not just bidding for him. They're overbidding for him. Maybe it's because of what he did against them in when Conte was the manager and we had that 1-0 victory at Stamford Bridge. It should have been a 3-0, 4-0 victory, but no, it was a 1-1 because Christensen let the goal in late after he had a stellar game. But yeah, anyways, guys, like I said, leave me your comments down below, and I'm out. Up the Chelsea.